Hey everybody, GravyTrain here with another episode of GravyTraining. So this time I'm doing a tutorial on crafting and using the workbench. So I've got a portable workbench here, but you can go to City Hall, you can go to any university, and potentially like supergroup bases or some other stuff. There's other places you can find crafting tables. They look like a little computer terminal in a little cubicle. And then you just go up, click on them, and you get all of these options. So let me go ahead and get started. So like I said, I've just got a portable crafting one. I've got to cast it as a power. So there's three different kinds of crafting, potentially more. There's workbench, this is invention IOs or invention origin enhancements. So if I've got these recipes as drops, they show up as white. Otherwise, you can buy the recipe. So they're about 4 times as expensive as you'd sell them for. So you like this recipe, if I had it as a drop, I could sell it for about 120 or like 112. This one or like 113. I can buy it here, so this does get somewhat expensive, but these are the best non-set items that you're going to get outside of like Hamadons. And then it tells you what you need to have. So like fortune, I know for just offhand, this is a common. Mathematical proof is also a common. So typically what I'll do is I'll open up the auction house by typing in /AH. And say I were to buy this, and then I know I need fortune. Buy fortune. I want to make sure this is set up for level 1. And search. And for sale. Search. Did I spell fortune wrong? Oops. Okay. I am really confused now. Oh, there we go. Okay. So fortune. There's nobody selling fortune. All right, I am completely at a loss. All right, let's go proof. Hit reset. There we go. All right, so you type in fortune. You can see it here. It tells you, okay, so this has been this has been sold recently for basically cheap. So say I'm going to craft 5 of these. So I know that I need 1 fortune, 1 mathematical proof. If I know I'm going to craft 5 of these, like buy 5 real quick, bid 500. Whoops, 500. Make offer, and I just bought 5 fortunes. So now that I've taken it, you can see I've got 1 fortune. I need 1. I've got 5. I'll go ahead and buy this just because, so you can see what it looks like when I have everything. So now I know I need a proof, mathematical proof. I only want 1 of these. Bid 500, and now I can create it. I would need to spend this much just to even get to create it, so I'm not going to do that because just throwing money away then. And that's it. So I would just create. You'll want to create them for the level that you're going to be doing. All the different enhancement types are in here. All of the non set bonus ones are in here, and you can just buy the recipe from the workbench. There's also special. I have no idea what brainstorm ideas are. I'm assuming this is from an event or something. And then if I have invention recipes which use invention salvage, so that would be like okay, so for example, this is a respec recipe. I'm actually just looking. Let's just find. Okay. That is not what I'm looking for. Say I'm looking for this recipe. Okay, 500. Maybe I'll get it for cheap. Nope. 5,000. Okay. So I bought a recipe, get. Now it shows up here and it tells me what I need to have. So I already own the recipe. I've got one. And this is for a level 30, blah, 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 which is why it's so cheap. So now I'd need to find a scientific theory. So I'd come in here and do theory. And I'd buy one of these, ancient bone, blah, blah, blah. So that's how you would do that. And then when I'm done, it would create, or I would hit create. I'd need to spend the influence as well as all the salvage items. And I would create the item. So that is how you use the workbench and create things. Figuring this out was a big deal because these invention enhancements are amazing. Okay, apparently I've got a recipe for... Oh no, I have the materials for this, but not the recipe. So if you've got the materials for it, it'll highlight it in white saying that you could craft it. That's probably the only one that I've got anything for. But yeah, any of the ones, these all correspond to the same ones that you could buy from like your trainer or your vendors. So like your origin vendors, or that you would get dropped during missions, but they're the most powerful of the single origin or the origin ones that you can get, the non-set bonus, non-invention workbench recipes. You can, as well, as you saw, you can craft a respec. Generally, you're going to spend about 1 million influence to get a respec. All said and done. But it's a free full respec, so... that is pretty much it, though. I can't think of anything else that I need to cover. So if you got questions, put them down in the comments. I will answer them as best I can. I appreciate a thumbs up and subscription if you haven't already. And we'll see you soon. Take care.